What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. Welcome to the Righteous Money Mindset YouTube channel, and hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to talk about the terms good debt versus bad debt. And this is a term that you guys might have heard before, and I just wanted to talk about it and just kind of describe my opinion regarding that terms. And so when I think about good debt versus bad debt, I think about debt as far as debt helping me, that's helping me grow, that's helping me um, grow my wealth, versus bad debt, which is debt that's maybe not helping me grow and that's not helping me build wealth. That's the way I kind of just differentiate those two terms. So when I think of, for example, good debt, I think about someone who may use debt to maybe leverage on a home, essentially. Maybe you're trying to get a rental property, or maybe it's a housing property that you have as far as your primary residence. And I consider that to be a type of good debt because you are buying something that you have leverage on to be able to own, essentially. So I know that's a topic that some people have different opinions on, because some people think that a primary home is not a situation to where it brings wealth to you. But I do think that when you do buy a primary home, you do as you over time, you do gain equity in that home. Even though, obviously, with buying a house and buying a house as your primary home, you do have things associated with it, such as expenses. So you do have expenses, but in my opinion, buying a house is something that helps build your wealth, and it's not like you're just going out, throwing money away. You are putting something and gaining equity in something that you can eventually own, free and clear, and then one day sell, and hopefully, the property that you have, it gains in value over time, depending on where you bought the property at. And it's the same way with a rental property as well. You hoping that, hey, you're leveraging that, and then you're able to eventually, with the help of people that are staying in your home or staying in their residence, being able to gain equity and have that ownership. So I consider that those situations types of good debt. Now, when I think about bad debt, I think about a situation to where a person is possibly getting into debt as far as frivolous stuff. So I think of bad debt as far as you maxing out your credit card on clothes, or you're maxing out your credit card on trips that you can't afford. Now, when I think about bad debt, I think about those situations, because when you are buying those type of things, they are not really bringing you any value, or they're not really increasing your net worth. They're not really building wealth. And so I think it's very important to know and put in categories situations of good debt versus bad debt. And the reason why I say that, and the reason why I wanted to talk about this topic, is because we have to know that, because it's easy to put yourself in a situation to where you need to buy something. And I think it's very important that we analyze whatever that we are trying to buy and know that, is this something that's helping me, or is this something that's not helping me, meaning it's not helping me build wealth, and it's putting me in a behind situation. Because right now we have tons of debt in the US right now as far as consumer debt. And we have to be able to, as consumers, be able to not get into impulse buys and things that hold us back. Because what hurts people is when they put themselves in a situation where they have the credit available on the credit card, and then they, use it because it's there. And I see it because I've been in banking for over 15 years. I've been in that field, and I've seen it before. And it's easy because it's there. But then once you have to pay it back, and then once that interest accumulates, it can put people in a bad situation to where you having these high monthly payments, and it's just eating away at your buying power, to where that money that you're using could go towards something else that can help build wealth, or you can help you do something else to be able to increase your net worth. So it's very important that we know the difference between good debt versus bad debt. And eventually, I don't think, for example, credit cards are bad, but I think you should use them only if you're in a situation, if you can, be able to use the card for something, and then be able to, or have the ability to pay that money back, essentially. Because what happens is you think, hey, I'm going to do this because I want this, or I need this, and then you buy more things and it add up over time. So it's very important to just know that difference, and because I believe that personal finance is something that's very important. It's something key, and personal finance is very key because it helps take stress off of your life. It helps take stress, because when you're not thinking about money or worry about money, you can put your attention towards other things that really matter in life, which finance, money does matter. But we want to be astute as far as with finances, astute with debt. And my goal, and for everyone, is to be try to be debt free. Try to be debt free and live a life to where you're not reliant on debt, but you have the ability to do things with your own cash money. So it's very important to know about debt, and know the difference, and know how to manage your finances, because personal finance is very important. It's needed. It helps people out, and also it helps relationships out, because relationships and money issues are the number one reason why people divorce, believe it or not. So money is very important. Everyone needs money. It's very important. So understand about that. Look at the crisis that we have in the U.S. right now. And if you are in debt right now, my goal for you, or my thoughts, is that, have a plan. Have a plan, get on the budget, and use that snowball method to be able to pay down debt, and to just build that momentum so you can get out of debt. So I think debt is relative to the person, depending on your income, depending on what you're doing. You just have to know yourself, and don't put yourself in a situation to where you are a slave to the lender. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and if you could put your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about what's going on in the world as far as with that, and let me know what's your overall thoughts about just good debt versus bad debt. So I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great day. Peace.